Hi guys, it's me, Andrea. I was up for making a page and I use my leftover dies here. It's a letter die and this is what you're left with when you used all the letters. So, and I like to play with this one, especially. It has fantastic texture. So, what I do most of the times, I tear the edges off. That makes it looks far more organic. I put it down here with a gel medium. It's a soft one, really perfect from Amsterdam, perfect for getting a bit heavier stuff down. Just so on top of everything that I can work with whatever I need to do. And then the fun bit starts. Yay, using one of my favorite paint and colors, and I use my fingers. I really love to paint with my fingers, a really warm yellow, and this is a light olive green. Love that combination. And as I said, put it down with my fingers randomly. I'm not thinking, and that's the trick. When you do something like that, don't think, just play, have fun. So much fun. This is my turquoise, green turquoise, and what I like to have a lot of white spaces around my stuff. So next step here, I needed a bit of contrast, of course, and what's better than black? So, but only tiny bits of it. And then I thought, oh, come on the right side, there's a lot of white space, and go and get some of the light olive green, very diluted with water, and go over it. It was very, very diluted, so I dry it a bit, and then I go over with a kitchen towel. Then I thought on the left side that might be a good idea, but it wasn't. It looked awful, but it's very diluted, and I could remove it easily with my baby wipe. So much better. It didn't work for me. So, and as soon as it's wet, so then I thought, yeah, look, I'm into drawing recently a lot, and I thought that looks to me as this page needs some clouds. That's what I do here. A basic cloud shapes, and then I do some doodling. Even though I always tell you when I doodle, I don't like doodling. Really, really simple shapes here. Nothing special. When I see some people doodle, it is incredible what they do. This is very simple. So some strokes, right, left, cross, whatever. I started with a pencil, and here this is my Pitt pen in F, and I go over all my pencils lines here, and before I erase everything, I go and dry it with my heat tool. It dries and it's permanent, the pit pens, but you can never be sure. I rather dry it. It has a little bit of an open time, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, but even though dry it, you're on the safe side then. So then I got my colorful pit pens out here and start to draw into the clouds with this strokey bits. I follow the pattern I've done before and started with a very, very light blue, and then I go on after I dried the first color and go in with the next tone, with the darker one, and go do the same, go over the pattern in the same one I've done before and get darker and darker and darker. So you're left with yeah, it looks quite nice. You have the first layer with the light one still looking through, and when you don't go over it all the way. So I really like that. So for the outside, I use because it was green in the background here, a green Pitt pen to get a bit of shading done, and I'd rather start with a very light one, and it wasn't very visible, so I used the next darker one. So it's always better to start really with the light one. You can always get darker, but the other way around is really, really difficult. With my white Posca, I put some highlights in. It's always nice to have a little bit of a contrast. It looks so much nicer. Go over all the pattern again, and I think I'm quite happy with this one. but it wasn't all, of course. I thought I have clouds now, and what do clouds need? Yeah, raindrops, of course. So I used one of my raindrops from Rindesign and put some raindrops down. But and here I put the reflections in with my white Posca. And I wanted to stop here, but then I thought, something's missing. I wanted to have more drama, And what I do here, I get my compass out because I wanted to have a perfect circle, and I will put, or I did put all the lines behind my objects so that it looks like there is this big round thing behind the object. And I use here gesso to put it down on the page because I wanted to have a good coverage on that paint what I did put already down, so it's it's a bit of work when you have your focal point already up and you want to have something in the background, but it's worth it. It always looks absolutely fantastic. So after that's dry, I go in with this orange. That's something sunshine also from Dylusion paint. It's a Dylusion paint, one of the oranges, and go in again. Very tricky. You have to be careful and not impatient, so I could manage without a lot of accidents. Always have a baby wipe handy, so when you're getting over the line, that you can wipe it away with it until it's still wet, So, and still not enough drama. Then I decided to use the red. It's the carmine, I never know how you pronounce them. In red, and I put it into the still a bit wet Dylusion orange, and I think that's enough drama to me. I quite like it. And last thing is I go around again all my shapes with my black Posca, and that's it. And I think I really like this page. I had such a fun to make it, and I think the sun, to me it's a sun with this, it's a burning sun almost with the red, isn't it? I think that did the trick. I really like that. So you see the close-up coming now, and that's it. Guys, I thank you a lot for watching. If you like it, please give me thumbs up and leave a comment. Then I really like to read them, and I really like to answer. And I hope I will see you soon with my next project. There will be a great project coming up on Friday. It's a hop, and it will be fantastic. Great thing, so don't forget it and stay tuned for that. And thanks again for watching, guys. Bye bye. Have a fantastic time.